us up on there.
So hold on a second, guys.
Let us get situated.
Let us make sure we can see you. Give us 2 seconds. I put fake nails on today. So we're, you know, slowly but surely we're getting there.
Yes!
Yay. Yay.
All right.
Hi, friends.
Hey.
How was everyone's week?
So,
I know somebody guessed it right
somebody
yesterday.
did guess it. Yes, somebody guessed. Well, they guessed Batman.
Yes.
We are villains of Batman, of course.
Hi.
Poison Ivy.
Catwoman. How are you?
We hope we hit the mark.
We hope we did.
I think so.
Did we? I think we did.
I think we're on point.
I think so.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie Q. Yes, honey.
She's smuggling some melons up in here.
The melon.
They're in there.
It's like bongos.
Play a song on them bitches. Yes.
And Susie, you would know because you have some mighty ones yourself. Just saying.
Oh, look at Hi, guys.
Hi.
How was everybody's week?
I know. I hope everyone had an amazing.
Oh, my cat just fell down. You know, because, you know, I'm Catwoman, so the kitties are following me. So they was over there, and they just fall down.
I didn't even think of that.
Yes. See?
Mm-hmm.
See? I love it. Wait, well, look. I got a bell.
We can hear her coming.
You can hear me coming a mile away.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Dana.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So we were kind of bummed. We were supposed to have another friend here. Unfortunately, he got hung up. He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Bummer.
He got out of work late, and it just totally threw off his whole time schedule. So, unfortunately, we don't have a special guest star today.
That's
but
okay.
That is totally fine.
Because...
And we are okay.
No, we kind of do have special guests today.
Well, yeah, us.
Us, yes.
We are the special guests.
Poison Ivy and Catwoman.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Today's such a great day.
Oh my God.
And by the way, we really want to see pictures of everybody else.
Oh yeah. So if you guys are doing anything Halloween, please share them.
Let's see. I want to see your
Send
costumes.
them. We want to see you.
Put them in the chat if you have them on now. I want to see.
Yes.
Let's check it out.
Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt.
It is
so big.
We're fools. But that's okay. Because
That's
this
totally
is why y'all love us. You know that, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
All right. So shall we get started?
I'm thinking we should.
I think we should.
Would you like to do the honors, darling?
Sure, my
Please,
dear.
by all means, you do the honors.
All right. So, you know, we're just going to randomly... Actually, I'll spread them. You pick. I will spread them.
You gotta spread them for
I'm
me?
going to spread them for you. Ah!
Okay. That's got really exciting.
Yes.
Do you think it is appropriate to make a first date a group date?
I don't see that there's anything wrong with that necessarily, especially if you're feeling a little uncomfortable.
My only thing is, I feel like you can't necessarily, you have a harder time getting to know somebody when there's like a group of people around. Like, and it also depends on like whose group are we talking about.
I can't stop staring at the dresses. I just want to be like,
oh, we jingle when you do it.
I just want to moan about them. I do. I want to moan about them.
Maybe later. But anyway,
I don't see anything wrong with a group date.
I don't necessarily think there's something wrong with it. I just think it's one of those things. Like, can you really get to know somebody with a bunch of other people around? And if it's like all of their friends, are you gonna feel? Then I feel like you make the other person feel awkward. Like,
well, I don't. For me personally, I wouldn't maybe necessarily feel awkward. I would use that to my advantage because now I'm seeing how you actually
interact
with your friends, and you're going to be comfortable. So that's going to really let me see the real you instead of having to wait a few months to see how that works out. Because let's be real, if you're on your very first date, you're putting your best foot forward, no? So you're kind of, I don't want to say that you're playing a character, but you kind of are.
I mean, I can see what you're saying, though.
You know what I mean? Like, not that you're faking anything, but
you're being the best version of yourself. But I think even then, sometimes, I don't know. I just, for me, I think I would really want to, like, be able to have conversation without, like, other people interfering. I feel like it takes away. That's kind of like going to a movie on your very first date. You really can't talk. You know?
True.
So, it's like that.
True.
You know?
I know.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing. I don't know that it would be my top choice. If that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Your turn, darling.
My turn. Okay.
Oh, look at you drinking Gatorade.
Gotta stay hydrated, friends.
Mm.
It's very important.
Mm.
It's very important. Gatorade is my favorite hydration. If I can open them with my nails on. These things are not easy to work with. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Them daggers.
These are daggers. I hope I don't poke my eye out.
It'd be good to scratch the kitty. That could be taken so many ways.
True.
So many ways.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, behave.
Oh, behave.
Oh, behave.
Oh, maybe for next year.
You never know.
Yeah. Could be the twins with the booby guns.
Whoa. That's not such a bad idea.
That's not such a bad idea.
I think I like it.
Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
What do we got?
All right, so why is it that before sex, you help each other get undressed, but after, you only dress yourself? You know why? Because after you get fucked, you're fucked.
No, after you fucked, you're all on your own.
Right.
Basically.
You come into this world alone, you're going to die alone. You're going to get dressed alone. That's just, it is what it is.
But I mean, yeah, think about it. Like, how, it's kind of a funny thing to think about. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, you sit there and you're undressing the other person, but afterwards you're not like, oh, let me help you button your pants back up.
Right, exactly.
You're like, you got that, right?
Let me help you put your socks back on. Who does that?
The only time I'm putting socks on someone's feet is if it's a child. And they don't know how to do it themselves.
True.
That is about it.
True. But you know.
All right, let's see.
Hi, Justin.
Hey.
How are you? I know, she's got a lot going on, doesn't she?
Work with what you have.
She just has to steal the show.
I mean,
you're totally
you're doing an awful lot yourself over there.
You're totally upscaling me, that's for totally sure. You definitely win this contest, hands down.
Well, you know, we can't all have everything.
No, we cannot, and I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
You got things. You got things I ain't got, babe.
You can have that.
You can have that.
You can have all
Thanks.
that.
I got it from my mama.
Oh shit!
All right, here's a good one.
What?
How soon is too soon for sex talk when you first meet somebody?
Okay, you want to hear how I deal with this? Okay. So the way that I go about this is if we're just meeting each other and we're trying to get to know each other. Let's say, for example, we met on a dating app. Okay, we're getting to know each other that way.
Okay.
I'm not going to necessarily bring it up right away within the first 20 minutes of talking to you, but we are going to kind of have some type of a conversation about it, only because I have certain specific qualifications that I need you to have. And if you don't abide by those, I'm not going to waste my time. Oh, right? Okay, so
wait.
you need specific things.
Intriguing minds want to know, though. Can you give us an example of one of those qualifications?
Like if you like things done a specific way or you like certain things. And if that person isn't into those specific things, then it may not work if those are really high standards on your list. So there are specific questions that I will ask somebody in the very beginning to get to know them.
Okay.
And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to sleep with you. I just want to know for future reference. So that way, if I am interested in you, I can make a better decision on whether or not I want to sleep with you or not.
So I don't necessarily feel like there's a time frame.
I don't either.
On how soon you talk about it.
I just get it done and out the way.
Yes and no. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't want the first questions out of your mouth to be about sex. Like, can we
Right.
get through the pleasantries first of like, hey, how are you? What do you do? How old are you? Where do you live?
Well, yes, but
You know-
after all of that.
Right. But so that's what I'm saying. So if my whole thing is like, we're adults, we can talk about sex in a healthy way. But once the conversation goes there, it doesn't need to stay there forever.
Right.
That drives me crazy. Is
Yeah,
the
no,
fact
it
that they
doesn't
feel
need to
like the
stay there. You can
door,
move on.
the door's open. Okay, so now that's all we're going to talk about. No, because that's not everything. It may be something important, but it's not everything.
True.
I want to talk about other things too.
You know what you could have been tonight too?
What could I
Rapunzel. With your long, luxurious hair.
Rapunzel doesn't have red hair though.
No, but it's long.
It's long. Yeah, but that's not a Batman villain.
True.
We were going Batman villain.
We were going Batman villain.
And the reality is I sat there and I thought about it, and there's a few female Batman villains, but these are the best ones.
I think
let's
these are
be
the
real.
best.
Poison Ivy with her lips of venom, and Catwoman with
Yes.
her.
I love it.
I do too.
I'm mad we're not going out on the town
I
afterwards.
know.
We should be going
Damn it.
somewhere.
What the fuck?
Why are we not?
I don't know.
Can you imagine us going out looking like this? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We could not just walk out into a bar like this.
They'd be like,
They'd probably try to kidnap you right away. I'd have to show up packing somewhere just to protect you. And I don't got pockets in this shit.
I got pockets. I don't
Okay.
either.
I can't conceal shit.
No, you can't. They
Not
ain't
in
nothing.
this.
They ain't nothing hiding in this, baby.
No.
No, and not at all.
No.
Close that.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
Next. You were dating someone, and they always seem to know where you are. Then you find a tracker in your car. What do you do?
Ooh, listen,
I'm gonna tell you
child.
something right now.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna call you out right
I'm
away.
gonna act like I didn't even know about it, and then I'm just gonna catch you in some shit.
Listen, no. I'm a fuck with you.
I'm gonna move that shit.
Listen, I'm gonna fuck with you because here's the thing. If you have put a tracker in my car to track my every move, there's a reason. It's because you it's because you're fucking crazy. That's a given. But I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna take it to all the places you're like worried about me going.
She said I'm gonna take it to all the. Wait, you know where you should take it?
Where?
Like to cemeteries and fucking all kinds of spooky, crazy places.
Crazy, weird places.
Yeah, for them to be like, why the fuck is she over there? What is she doing at the morgue at 3:00 in the morning?
You know?
Who knows?
I'd fuck with you at some point.
Why is she in the middle of the woods?
Susie says, you should go out. I'll meet you. Well, Susie, you'd have to get dressed up too.
Facts.
Just saying. I mean, I'm not saying no. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. At no point does somebody need to know my every move, regardless of who you are.
No.
If I'm dating you out of a courtesy, I will, like, check in.
Right.
Not because I have to, but just, out of courtesy. But, you don't need to know, okay, I went to Starbucks. Okay, now I'm down the street at the nail salon. Okay, I just left the nail salon. And
Yeah,
no,
no.
fuck that. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I am a grown-ass woman. I do not need to check in with you.
Mm-mm.
Like, ever.
Ever.
I do it because I'm nice.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever.
I'm a grown-ass adult. I don't need to tell you shit. Unless I want to.
Right? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't like that.
I don't like that
I don't like that.
at all.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm. No. All right. Men, how do you feel about other men buying your girl drinks when you guys are at the bar together?
So yeah, guys, I'd like to hear your take on this because in my mind, unless you're worried that your girl's gonna cheat, I see nothing wrong with another man buying her drinks because here's the deal. She is saving your ass money.
Right.
She's gonna get turned up and then she's coming home to you
Or with you,
to
if you're there.
to fuck the shit out of you.
Right.
And you didn't have to pay for it.
Wait, you want to hear a funny story? So my friend, when she was married, her husband didn't care if that happened. He actually encouraged it because she would get 2 drinks at a time instead of 1, and then she'd be like,
They'd be
okay,
both be
thanks.
drinking for free.
And they'd be both drinking for free.
Listen, I
Fucking
need me a man
score.
like that. Who wants to do
Fucking
that with me?
score.
We'll go out to a bar. I'll wander off. I'll find some schmuck to buy me 2 drinks. I'll be like, I really need to double fist. I'm sorry.
I need a lot for this throat.
I'm parched.
I have a big quench thirst that needs to be,
A thirst to quench.
that I couldn't
Yeah, that.
say that properly.
Yeah,
it said
that's
it
all right.
sounded okay in
It
my
sounded
head, but
right. It just didn't come out
it
right.
didn't come out good
Yeah.
at all.
And then I'm going to come over and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I got to go back over to my husband over there, but thanks.
Thank you, I appreciate
I don't even know that I'd say my husband, because then I feel like that's the only drink you're getting all night.
you. Right.
Maybe not, well, in general. But like, yeah. And actually, since we're on this topic, I'd like to hear from the guys, which I don't know how many are listening, but I'd like to know, what do you think, when you buy a woman a drink at a bar, whether you're talking to her and buy her a drink, or you send a drink over,
What
or
are you
whatever.
expecting out of
Yes,
that?
that's what I want to know. Are you just trying to like break the ice, make conversation, or in your mind are you like, okay, well if I'm buying you drinks, then I'm getting something out of this?
Right, like what are
I'm
your
curious.
expectations out of that? What do you think is going to happen? Is that just your opener to open a conversation and
Which
there
is
are no
fine.
expectations, which is great. But if you're expecting something out of that one drink,
Oh, honey, I'm worth a lot more than $12.
facts.
Like, no.
I better have some type of fucking steak dinner.
Listen,
Okay, and we need to be at a restaurant.
we're gonna have surf and turf.
She said, I can't have seafood no more, so my shit's just steak.
Okay, so yours is just turf.
Mine's just turf. But
And maybe some wine, and yeah. And even then, you're not guaranteed anything.
Right.
Because listen, at no point do I owe you shit.
Facts. Never owed anything.
Ladies, remember that.
Never owed
It don't matter
anything.
how much steak he feeds you. It don't matter how many drinks they feed you. You don't owe them nothing.
Right. You owe them nada.
Men, we don't owe you shit. Just like you don't owe us anything. So all of them girls out there staring at your gray sweatpants.
Right.
Alright, you are killing me, girl.
I'm sorry.
It's like right in my face.
I'm trying to get you contact.
I don't want contact.
No?
Can you close that? These people keep popping up.
It's just gonna be inevitable.
I know, but then we can't see the chat.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable.
People keep trying to message us while we're on talking to you guys, and we're not trying to talk to people.
No, we want to talk to
We wanna
you.
talk to you. Can't be sending us messages while we're on live. That's
Especially
not
when
how
it's
this
not
works.
English.
Right. We don't want to have to use Google Translate.
No.
No,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever noticed that the relationships with the mind-blowing sex are trash versus a strong relationship with okay sex? So in other words, we feel like
It's
the
true.
relationships that are generally toxic have kind of produced the best sex. But the relationships that are like super strong and like solid, the sex is good.
It's okay.
Satisfying.
It's mediocre.
Well, not even that. It could be good. It's just not like, oh my god,
It's not mind-blowing and
Best
mountain
sex I
moving.
ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
Why is that? See, that's
I
where.
don't know,
Okay,
but
so
it's
then that's.
always that way.
But that's when the age-old question comes in. What's more important? Do you want the mind-blowing sex with the somewhat toxic relationship, or do you want that solid relationship with the meh sex?
Everybody wants that solid relationship. So I think we all go through phases. We all go through that phase where we go with that person who gives us that mind-blowing sex but has that the awfulest toxic relationship that we know is not good for us, but we just can't seem to fucking walk away.
That's
Because
because
it's
the
just
dick's too
so
good.
good.
Because the dick's so bomb.
It might not even be the dick. It could be the dude doing it with the female. So
That's
it could go
true.
both ways.
No,
So
that's
this is
true.
not just a one-way
Yes.
street here. But when you have those relationships and you realize that you're just done, that's not always what's so important, and your mind frame kind of switches gears a little bit.
Right.
And then you realize that it's okay to be with someone who's mediocre vanilla.
Well, and here's the thing.
And that's okay.
That is okay. But it's like,
okay.
but then I feel
Is
like,
it sad? Yes.
is it sad?
It's so sad.
So sad. We're mourning the loss of the rock and sex. But here's the thing, and that's hard because I feel like you get into, when you go through that phase, like you said, I think everybody goes through phases in their life, and then you get into that phase of like, okay, great, now I'm in this awesome relationship, it's super solid, and the sex is okay. It's not disappointing, but it's just not great.
Yeah.
And then you kind of fantasize about what you're missing.
Because you've had it.
Because you had it, and you're like, damn, if only this motherfucker was kind of crazy like that, that would be amazing.
Which is why communication is so important.
Well, yeah, that's a given. I need to tell you.
Some people are still very embarrassed to tell their partner
what they want. Oh, no. Left, right, down. It's like a cheat code. And I'm going to let you know how to use that cheat code properly.
But I can't tell you, it does happen a lot. Even if you don't have a problem communicating and having conversation, sometimes when it does get to that topic and that specific area, you tend to shut down.
Makes sense.
And that's what we need to not do. We need to be more expressive and tell the other person what we want. Because not everybody is going to vibe and rock the way that you do.
And here's the reality. I think the hard part is like people are afraid to speak up because they're afraid of getting judged. Reality is this. If your partner or significant other is judging you because you say, I like this or this is what I'm into, even if they don't like it, that's okay. That's not a judgment. That's their preference. But
right.
If they're judging you, I mean, reality is that they're not the one for you. What are you doing?
I think we're not getting all the comments. We're not.
Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Whoever that is. I can't see that far away what the name is.
What do we got, babes?
What do we got? I took 2, so we're going to stick one back in.
Stick it back
Stick
in.
it back in.
Do it slow. Sorry, go ahead.
Oops, stop it. At least R. You can't go X-rated on us.
It's not.
Slow
Listen,
it
do you see
down.
how we are dressed right now?
This is not X-rated. We are covered.
Okay. I was
Totally covered.
I was on my cape. Sorry.
She was sitting on her cape.
I was sitting on my cape. Yes.
We are all over the place today.
Yes.
All right. Why start dating someone to only turn around months later to then say you're not ready to be in a relationship?
You know what grinds my gears?
That really fucking
Really
grinds
fucking
my
grinds
gears.
my gears.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so reality is this. First of all, if you are on a dating website, I don't care what site you've ever been on, if anybody's ever been on one of the questions that you put on one of the answers you put on your profile is, what are you looking for? If you're putting in that thing that you are looking for a relationship, long-term relationship, whatever. Okay, you have now told me that you are open to the idea of a relationship. Right? So if we start talking and we're vibing, everything's going good, and then months down the road you're like, yeah, I'm not really ready for a relationship. Okay, what changed? Is that just a line you're using because you're not feeling it? And if that's the case, then just say you're not feeling it.
Right.
Or were you never into the idea of a relationship? You just wanted someone to hang out with, to keep you busy, or to have sex with, or whatever. What is it? I'm curious to know, because the reality is, I think if it's that you're just not feeling the vibe, it's just not there. It was great in the beginning, maybe you're just unsure about it now, then say that. Don't say, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. Say, this isn't,
this isn't working for me.
Right.
Or, I'm not feeling this anymore. Or, my feelings have changed.
Just be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why so many people turn around and go, I'm just not ready to be in a relationship.
No.
That is bullshit. And
I
if
agree.
you're not ready to be in a relationship, then you have no business being on a dating website seeking
a relationship. Be honest.
Right. That just baffles me.
Say what you really feel.
Right.
Don't tell me.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Yes.
All right. Let me fix that. We're having some technical difficulties tonight.
Well, it's not that we're having technical difficulties. People keep trying to video chat us.
Yeah, and that's a no.
It's just a no.
We love y'all that tune in. We're happy to have you here. Bring us your comments and all that, but
yes,
please don't video chat us. We're not going to answer random calls from strangers because, our mom has told us not to talk to strangers.
Facts.
Okay. Just letting you know that. See, moms, we're listening.
Right.
Okay. How long is too long for a sex session?
Without any intermissions?
No intermissions, just solid, straight through. And we're not talking about with foreplay. We're just talking about sex, intercourse, like penis in vagina.
Straight slamming.
Straight slamming. How long is too long? You're not gonna like my answer
because you're really not gonna like my answer.
You may not like mine either.
But I'm gonna say 30 minutes is way too fucking long.
Yo, that's way too long.
way too
long. I'm gonna say 15 minutes.
I am shocked.
20 cap. Like,
See, I was kind of thinking that, but then I was like, well, maybe I'm being a little too.
all right, Devin says an hour. Devin,
An hour straight?
no intermission, just straight for an hour. No, because at that point I'm gonna go, ow,
Right.
I hurt. And
that's
at
not
that
okay.
point, I'm not even enjoying it anymore because
Right.
I'm now uncomfortable. So, oh, no, okay, so she's,
Yeah,
an
okay.
hour is too long.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go with like 15, 20.
Straight
Straight, just.
town.
Yep.
Doing
Yeah.
it. That's kind of like the. That's good.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
good.
I need any more. I mean, because here's the thing. If you're doing it right,
Right.
listen, guys. Listen, gentlemen.
Play. Say it again. I don't think I
Listen,
heard you in the
Linda.
back.
When you're doing it right,
Yeah.
the entire session is going to last longer than 30 minutes. Understand that. We're talking straight pound town, like no more than 30 minutes. But there should be foreplay because that's part of the intimacy, right? So
Facts.
that should be added in. Now, foreplay can go on for some time. And I don't know that there is a limit. There comes a point where it's like, okay, can we kind of get to the main event?
Right.
Like, I love all the openers. That's great. Love me a good, what do they call the people that open the show? I don't know. Whatever.
Openers.
Opening act. It's a
Opening
great
acts.
opening act. That's wonderful. I loved it. But, I want to get to the main event. Like, that's what I paid good money for. You know what I'm saying? When I buy tickets to see a concert, I'm not just coming to see the opening act. I want to see the main event.
Right, but you don't want to get to the main event too quickly.
No, because I want to enjoy my time.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I love the opening acts, but I do eventually want to get to that,
Facts.
Think of it that way. Let's use
So
that as
how long is too long for the
opening act? I'm going to say
Foreplay for those who didn't understand that.
who missed that.
Yep.
Opening act, I feel like should be, I'd say anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes.
Wow.
Do you not agree?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I had to think about that.
And I mean, you gotta understand, I'm not just talking about
40 minutes?
Listen, I'm not, but you gotta understand though, when I'm saying the entire opening
40
act, or
minutes?
opening acts.
Okay, there's
I'm
more
not-
than one? Okay.
Well, I'm not just talking about like his heads have been between my thighs for the last 40 minutes. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't mind him spending plenty of time there. But I'm talking like make-out session, frickin' whatever, anything. Like you're talking about any kind of foreplay.
A bunch of just random discs.
And this is why I'm saying 20 to 40, because depending on what's happening, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can feel what you're laying down.
And Devin says it depends on the amount of time you have.
True.
Yep. Because guess what? We can get a quickie in, 5 minutes, in and out, and that's dressed and undressed. I mean, 5 minutes.
Dressed and undressed?
Girl, it can happen. If you
if we really need
listen,
to, but
if you're
I'd
doing
rather
a true,
not.
first of all, if you're doing a true quickie, you never get fully undressed.
True.
Never. That's not a real quickie. Real quickie, you never get fully undressed. You pull your pants down just enough, you bend over or whatever. You do what you need to do, but you don't ever get undressed. You don't ever pull his pants all the way off. It is just like
Boots
quick,
are still
quick.
on and all
Yes,
that.
exactly. Socks, shoes, all that shit's still on. You literally stand up, you go, great, bye, and you walk out the door. That is a true quickie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Sarah, dressed without help. Yes, you get dressed. And in that situation, you get undressed without help. Because in that situation, you're like, we need to get to business. We're not going to play any of this.
Right, we don't
fiddling
need to
with
be
my freaking
fumbling
buttons.
with my button.
Nope.
We're gonna just get this done. Get her done.
Get her done. Literally.
Facts.
Get her done. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Next. Oh, we're hyper now. It's all just like pushing up.
We can see.
We can. All right. Is it okay for your significant other to save photos of other girls for his spank bank?
If they are like porn photos, that's different. But if they're pictures that you've personally taken or someone has sent to you and they're like a realistic thing.
Well, I think what you're trying to say is like if they're like some unattainable human being, like a celebrity or like a porn star or whatever,
that's different.
that's one thing. But if it's somebody they actually know, regardless of whether you took the picture, but it's just somebody they actually know that they meet in person, see in person, that's a fuck to the no. Absolutely not. And I, you know, like no. Nope. That's a fuck.
Wait,
no.
How about if you've been with somebody and they've taken pictures of you and then you break up? How the fuck do you go about that?
And this is why, little boys and girls,
we don't
do that. This is why you don't send naked pictures.
And you're not given consent.
Well, then,
and you just hear the click, click, and then you turn around like, what did you just do?
I would make sure in that fucking very second that shit was deleted, and I tell him to pack his shit and get the fuck out of my house. Because I'm sorry, you're not going to frickin' take pictures of me without my consent. That's not fucking okay.
Facts.
Because that in itself is just fucking creep mode. You taking fucking photos of me without my knowledge, that's what fucking like stalker people do. Not okay.
What if you're in a relationship?
I don't give a fuck. You still need my, especially if it's like a private photo like that, you still need my fucking consent.
I hope you're listening.
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Never fucking okay.
Just wanted to hear somebody else say it.
Never fucking okay.
Okay,
so,
I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Okay.
Devin says, would your significant other want someone else to have a pic of you? Then no. Yeah.
Right.
Porn star, celeb is a different story. Yeah, because they're
right,
unattainable.
Exactly.
That's like saying, oh my god, if I have a hall pass, my hall pass is fucking Jason Momoa. Fuck.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one, but actually he's not my hall pass.
He's not?
No. I love Tom Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Hardy is my hall pass.
You do love you some Tom Hardy.
I do. I fucking love Tom Hardy.
She loves it.
Especially with that English accent.
Oh, I love accents. I
Yes.
love me an accent.
Mm-hmm.
I could
Who's
just
your
close
hall
my
pass?
eyes. I don't really have one that I really like.
She's like, I got a few.
I mean, I could just rattle off a bunch.
Yeah.
But to just spit one off right off the top of my head will always, always and forever be my future ex-husband, 50 Cent.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Mr. Curtis Jackson.
Yes.
So call her Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, shit.
Fun fact, friends.
Fun fact, friends.
Fun fact, friends.
Yes. We haven't had one all night.
I know. I think we don't have very many. That might be.
No.
We have like 2 in the
Oh,
whole
my
deck.
goodness.
All right. So, fun
do we
fact,
got?
friends. Did you know that it is possible for a woman to reach orgasm simply from being kissed?
What?
Right? Hell, I can barely reach orgasm.
Who is this
from
woman?
other things.
I need to know.
No, it does not specify kissing where. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Joking.
I could agree with.
It did actually specify.
It did?
It's actually kissing on the mouth. Yes, no, like a
What?
makeout session. Like a woman can get so aroused that she orgasms.
Has that ever happened to anybody? I need to
Listen,
know.
I'd love to know if that's ever happened because
Please tell me, because if that is actually a real legit thing, I would totally love to hear that somebody has actually been through that.
I'd love to know that too because
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like I've been in a situation where like you're making out with somebody and you get very like aroused. So I guess I could see how it could happen, but that's a far cry from just being like turned on to actually having an orgasm. That's like somebody that just like orgasms, they're like, oh, they said my name.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, could you imagine?
No, I could not.
I don't know that I'd want to orgasm that easy.
Wait.
Because then I think it loses the
Wait.
specialness.
I saw this art. I can't believe I didn't even tell you this. I saw this article the other day where this woman legit has a medical condition
Oh, I've heard about this.
where she orgasms like hundreds of times a day. and she literally like can barely even like go out places because she just has orgasms all the time. She's having this interview and she's talking and she's having several orgasms as she's talking, and the woman's asking her like, are you having an orgasm right now? And she's like, yes. And she's like, well, how are you like controlling that? Well, she's been dealing with it for so damn long that
Right.
she's learned how to like breathe through it. And like you can notice little things tense up on her, like she may like kind of like sit up a little straighter, or she might like grip something, or like her feet might get a little more tense, or she might start curling or like moving them around, or like just tiny little things that we probably wouldn't pick up on. But it was like the weirdest thing, because listen, as much as I love an orgasm, I would not want to have
No.
them like 300 to 500 times a day.
Well,
like,
'cause
that
reality-
is crazy.
Well, so here's the thing.
and there's no
there's no cure
calm
for it.
in between, and
Yeah.
there is no cure for this, and it's just something that this poor girl has to deal with all day long. Can you imagine being like that and never wanting to be intimate because you're
Well, and not even that. Like, the reality is, like, okay, so not that it's like the only goal,
crazy.
but like when you have sex with somebody, you know, regardless of what kind of sex you're having, it's the end goal is generally to orgasm, right? For both parties.
right.
So if you're doing it all the time, I feel like that would make sex way less enjoyable, because there is no like drive to the finish line,
True.
because it's happening all the time anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? In theory, it's like,
That
oh, I could
sucks.
orgasm all the time. That'd be amazing. No, I don't really think it would be. Because, like, and talking about how embarrassing, like, you have to go to church or your kid's school and you're sitting there having orgasm after orgasm. Like, oh my God, that would be awful.
Sorry, I can't leave my house.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much how it would be.
Oh my God.
Devin
That
says
is
there's a sexual disorder who can't stop orgasm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She said that could be so exhausting. Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be exhausting. Think about how, like, I mean, granted, obviously the act of sex
How
itself is like,
draining that is.
but like even like the act of sex itself, right? The act of sex itself is obviously, it's a workout, right?
It is.
But think about even just like when you masturbate.
Think of like a mind-blowing orgasm. Like that takes a lot out of you,
Absolutely.
you know, and it's just sometimes you need a good 20 to 30 afterwards
To just recoup.
pull your shit together.
Yeah.
And if you don't even have that, there's one right over there.
I can't reach it.
If you can't even have that, I don't understand how that's even no, that's not enjoyable at all whatsoever.
No, and I just, like I said, I think it takes away the kind of like enjoyment and drive to getting the big O.
Right?
I want, instead of, I don't want, what do they say? I don't want the W, I want the O. Like, usually they say get the W to get the win.
Yeah.
That's my win.
That's your win?
That's my win.
That's your win.
The big O
The
is
big
my
O.
win.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. Okay. Well, shall
Go ahead. Yeah.
shall we move on?
We shall.
You and your significant other decide to have a threesome.
Ooh.
Would you prefer the other person to be a friend or a stranger?
Stranger.
Stranger, absolutely.
Because I don't want to have to look at my friend again afterwards.
I would be so uncomfortable.
Yeah. But
Listen.
then, not even that, then that person's always around, or around on a regular basis, and then you're like uncomfortable, because then you're like, well, what if there was feelings between these other people? If it's a complete stranger, you don't
Right.
ever have to see them again.
I mean, like, if you're a swinger, then that's different. But if it's just a threesome, you're not. That's two totally separate categories.
Right. I'm just laughing because Devin just made a comment. She said, Bean Flicker needs the big O. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yes.
We need that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
It is a necessity of life.
Absolutely.
And, okay, so let me ask this question. It's not in our cards, but I'm curious to know. For those out there that are, how do I say this? That like sex an awful lot. Like, are active. We'll say it that way. How long is too long to go without? Like, I feel like some people don't really care that much. But for people that are like, no, like, sex is a big part of my life, like, how long is too long to go without it?
I could personally say that, me personally, I have different spurts where my answer can be different.
Okay. Give me an average.
What do you mean an average?
Like, how long on average are you, like, okay before you're, like, climbing the walls? On average. Give me an average.
If I've been having sex regularly, then I would start climbing the walls after about a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Okay.
If I am single,
Yes.
and I'm not being frequently sexually active, then that is a different answer. I could go a couple of months before I'm going to start really like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Right.
Depends on the reason, Sarah says.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really depends on your situation. It does. I think after a couple months, I'm like, okay, time to dust off, like, let's get back on that bike. Because manual is great for yourself. It's just not the same. And it tied you over, but it does not do the job the same.
Facts.
No.
And we will be talking all about sex toys soon.
Next week, right?
Next week, I think.
Yeah.
We're having a guest star come on, and she is a sex toy educator and seller, entrepreneur. She is the Sex to Go question.
The go-to for questions. So, yeah, get your questions ready.
Yeah.
Anything you were ever curious about, want to know, she will answer your questions.
Absolutely.
So, Devin says, I could honestly probably go a year at this point in my life. Girl, listen.
I have been there. I'm not going to lie. I've been there. It happens when you're just in that frame of mind where you just need to do what you need to do for yourself, and like you have a kid and you're going to work, and you know.
And I
you're just
realize
so
life
caught
gets
up in
busy.
life and
I
all
don't know
other
that I
stuff,
could go
like,
a year though.
Listen, out of sight, out of mind.
I know.
Like seriously, it can happen.
Listen, out of sight. One thing.
Not
It's
that I'm
never that far out of
encouraging that
mind.
by any means. I'm not encouraging, but right situation, I could be okay.
Yeah, I don't like this conversation.
Oh, I don't either, but you know.
No, that just
This is reality.
that made me shrivel up inside.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Shrivel up inside.
Okay, when you stop seeing somebody, do you instantly block them on all platforms?
Not always. Depends on the reason why you're not seeing them anymore.
Let's just say it didn't end well. You don't necessarily want to talk to this person. Do you just block them, or do you just ignore them when they try to message you? Or
I would say both.
yeah.
But I mean, like, for me, I don't stay mad that long. Like, I'm a good person to a point.
You're a Scorpio.
If I'm blocking you, you might not be blocked forever. You might come back at some point in time, but I'm not going to announce the unblocking. You're just going to just start seeing stuff, I guess.
Belinda says, block, change your zip code, everything.
I mean,
it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, unless I'm seeing your face all the time and it's bothering me, then I'm going to block you.
Yeah.
I don't need to see your face to keep reminding me
I don't need to see your face. I don't need to know what you're doing. None of that
Right.
shit.
Like, I don't need to see updates.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, I don't need to see your face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it depends on the reason.
Yeah, I guess that's about right.
So, it just depends on the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ended up bad, are you the one that, ended it? Or are you the one that got it ended on and you're really upset? Oh, I just accepted a call, guys, by accident. Hold on.
Oh.
That could have been bad.
No.
I know, that could have been real bad.
No.
We accepted a call by accident and it was video.
That would have been awful.
Extremely bad. Guys, you don't understand the things that we get. They're very explicit. And we don't enjoy the things that we receive.
No.
So,
we laugh at some of them.
Oh, we laugh all the time. But that could have been really bad.
Yeah, no, that's a fuck no.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
That scared me. My adrenaline just
I know,
pumping.
I saw you. You said,
Okay. No, look at this. This is a different person.
People just keep
Stop trying to call us.
Oh.
My God.
Oh, and there
And
is
a dick pic.
unsolicited dick pics. Here they
No
come.
unsolicited dick pics.
No, we don't want them.
No.
Please
They're
don't.
never okay,
They're
guys.
not.
Come on, never
It
okay.
doesn't matter what they look like, how big, how small, how whatever.
But I will say, I do find it hysterical when guys are like, hey, and then they send this and it's like, and you're like,
Right.
you were real proud of that?
Right.
Like,
What's that, your BB gun? Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
Look how cute you are.
Stop taking
Aw.
pictures of your child's thing.
Is that your baby?
All right. What is up with men who instantly insult you as soon as you tell them you're not interested?
This is a real thing.
Oh my God, it's such a real thing. When a guy comes
Yes.
on to you and they're coming on hard and you're just like, and you're not even being a bitch about it. Like, you're just like, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. And they just
They
come.
just start.
They start insulting
Listen,
you.
the nastiness that
Oh
comes
my God.
spewing from their mouth because you are. I don't even want to say half of the stuff. Like you're a B, you're a C.
Yeah.
You know, you're an S. You know, all this other.
Well, no, but
bullshit.
I love the fact that then they start getting on you about your physical appearance.
Right.
And they'll say like, oh, you're not even cute anyway. Well, clearly I was cute enough for you to hit on.
right.
So what does that say about you?
Right. You're mad because I didn't want to give you the time of day or even respond. So now you got to throw insults.
Right.
That's not okay.
Sarah says squashed ego. And it is. It's a squashed ego.
It
But it's like,
definitely
come on. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
It
What is
awful.
happening tonight?
It's the boobs.
Yeah.
It's the boobs.
It's the boobs. There's just a whole lot of boobs going on.
The boobs are creating collars.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no.
is what it is.
Like, guys, I get it. Like, nobody wants to be rejected. You don't.
And
but,
we're not trying to be assholes
No,
about it.
but
And sometimes that's why we ignore, so that we're not being.
right, but here's the thing, though. Like, especially if I'm not being a bitch to you, like, I'm just saying, like, no, thank you, I'm not interested, or whatever.
Right.
Be a man about it and just walk away. And just say, okay, moving on. The fact that you're going to turn around and attack me and try to attack my character, my physical appearance, whatever, is a joke. You just look really dumb.
Facts.
Devin said, it's Halloween, the freaks are out.
It is. It's
You
so
ain't
true.
shitting. Holy
Yo,
crap.
The freaks are out.
The freaks come
Out
out
at
at night. The freaks come
out
out at
at
night.
Oh, shit. They coming.
They coming.
They here.
They here.
They are here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bitch. How soon after getting engaged do you feel that you need to set a date?
All right, so here's my thing. I'm not saying you have to, like, get married within a year. But I feel like there's those people that, like, get engaged and then, like, 2 years go by and they're like, yeah, we still haven't set a date. And it's kind of like, but then why get engaged?
Right. Some people just want to stay engaged forever and, you know, to each their own. But I mean...
I just don't understand it, I guess, for me.
maybe, I don't know. I don't understand the whole engagement thing if you're not ever going to set a date.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess sometimes that makes people feel a little more secure, and that's fine. And if that's what works for you and that's your whole thing, then good for you.
Good for you. Real proud of ya. Yeah,
Sure.
no. I mean, like I said, if you're going to go to the extent to accept an engagement or to ask someone to marry you, the intent is that you're getting married at some point. And again, you don't have to run and do it right away. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that conversation of setting a date should happen, like, shortly thereafter.
Facts, I agree.
You know? Okay, don't call anyone.
I'm not calling anyone. I'm declining.
I know.
I am respectfully declining.
Respectfully
the
decline.
calls.
Susie says, never again. Susie, never say never.
Right.
You never know, boo. Just because the first one was trash, that was your practice. Right? So who's to say the next one won't be great? First time you marry for love, second time you marry for money.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She said, She said that with confidence.
Mhm.
I can't. Well, I haven't been married yet at all, so.
Right, so the first time we marry for love. We're still looking for the love stuff.
We are.
Yeah.
I think they died.
I think somebody's been peeing in the fucking dating pool.
Peeing in the dating pool?
Oh yes, there's a lot of piss in the dating pool.
There's more than piss. I think it's fucking poison and they're turning out mutants and shit.
They got 3
They
eyes.
got 3 eyes and shit.
Maybe
They got
3
scales.
testicles. Who knows?
They got scales.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking real snake-like.
Yep. Jen says, love this practice relationship. Yeah, it is. To practice relationship. That's where I got all the bugs out and all the kinks out.
Oh.
It's kind of like, think about it. I know this sounds horrible, right? But when you have kids, if you have, I mean, we only have one, right?
Right.
So when you have multiple, is the oldest child not kind of like the practice child? And I know that sounds bad, but it's kind of like the one where you like, oh yeah, I fucked up. I'm not going to do that with the next one. Like,
I mean, if it is, I turned out fucking great. So I mean,
yeah, I know. I'm just saying. To me, like, that would be kind of like, because, like, going back, like, I think we've done a great job raising our boys.
I think so.
But I think at the same time, there might be times where I'm like, maybe I would have done that a little differently.
Well, I also think, too, it depends on the age that you have your child.
That's true.
Because you're going to raise your child differently if you're in your 20s than when you're in your 30s.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
we raised our kids
different.
through our 20s, so my 40s are going to be lit.
Yes.
Bitch, we're gonna be pushing each other around the nursing home someday.
Girl, we
you
might
already
push
know.
ourselves there faster because our kids are gonna be out the fucking nest sooner than everybody else is.
That's what I absolutely love it when freaking, because like I feel like all of my friends had kids around the same time. Like we had our kids young.
Yeah.
You and I. And then, like, 10 to 15 years later, all of our other friends started having babies. And it's great. They're beautiful. They're cute. I love it. I love playing with them. And then I get the, oh, my God, see, don't you want another one? No. Listen, I'm almost home free. I'm almost at the end of my sentence.
Right.
I would not go back and volunteer to do it all over again.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I love my son. I would not change anything.
I do not want sleepless nights
No.
again with a crying, screaming baby. My son had night terrors. I will not sign up for that again.
I'm good. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Because you know what?
not.
Also, the reality is, in like 10 years from now, instead of having like a little kid to raise, I'm gonna have potential. We could potentially have grandchildren. And that's fine. I'm going to be a young, badass grandma.
Facts. I am totally fine with that. Listen, I have so many nieces and nephews. All I have to do is go pick one up and then drop it back off.
It back off.
Bye. Well, because
drop
I
it.
have females and males, so I wasn't
teasing.
trying to like exclude out one or the other. And
I steal my friends' children, and
Wait,
I'm like, I'm going to spend the day, auntie day.
One,
Here you go.
2, 3. I have 4 nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be careful with the verbiage on that. We
True
can't
story.
be excluding anybody.
Them.
Them.
There you go.
They. Them.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Moving on.
Moving on. Is period sex a discussion you have with your partner?
I feel like, yeah, that should be a discussion. Because here's the thing. Everybody
I'm
feels...
not going to surprise you, but I feel like it should be talked about.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those... And it doesn't have to be like this big conversation. It could be a
Right.
nonchalant thing. Because here's the thing. Some... And this goes for men and women. Some people are on board with it.
And
some
are
people
not.
are not. And it's okay either way.
And you do not want to... You don't want to give your man PTSD. Girl,
Ooh.
don't do it.
Do
not
Girl, don't
surprise
do it.
Listen, I know girls,
I ain't gonna do it.
I know girls that know that it's about to come and be like, well, I'm just gonna tell him it must have came when we were having sex. Don't play that shit if you fucking know
damn
that it's
well.
coming and that you already have it. That is just fucking wrong. And sometimes that really fucking puts a man through it. And they can't handle that shit. Some men just fucking mentally cannot handle seeing all of that. They just can't.
No.
And that's not okay to put your man through that because then you know what? He's never going to trust your ass again.
Devin says, why would anyone even do that too? Or even want to, excuse me. My thing is like, you'd be surprised. There's some people that don't care. I mean, I've been in a relationship where it wasn't really an issue. We didn't care. Like, I mean, obviously...
You've been with somebody long
well,
enough.
and that's
at
the
some
thing.
point,
We've
it's
been
not
together
gonna
for
matter.
years, so it wasn't a big deal. It was like, okay, throw a towel down. Like, it's
Right.
fine. It's
we all
not
know
a big
what that
deal.
towel coming into the bedroom means.
Right. It's all good, but...
Or you come out the shower and it's already laid there on your side
Yeah,
of the bed.
there
you
you
know
go.
what that's for.
There you go. And, you know, but some people are like, nah, all set. I'm good. Hi, Frankie. Jen says, I've got a whole
Hi.
routine. # menstrual cups. Game changer.
Listen,
I've heard so many things about that, and I'm kind of curious about
I
it.
am not curious about the cups or the cupping. I was
cupping.
thinking about it the other day randomly. I am not. Listen, I have an implant. I don't have to worry about that at all, and I am so grateful, and I don't ever want to have to deal with that again. I don't know how that whole cup thing works.
I get how
don't
it
even
works.
really want to get into it because I think that's just too graphic to talk about.
I agree.
I think that's just another private conversation for another day. Let's just move on. Let's move on. We're gonna move.
Yeah,
away from
you
that.
guys can discuss it in the chat all you like.
Discuss
Answer
it in the
questions.
chat. We're not
Jen,
gonna...
please fill Devin in because she'd like some more info, and that's great.
Yeah, no.
We're just
no,
not going to talk about
we're
it
not
anymore.
gonna go
We're going to
there.
move on.
We're gonna totally move on.
It's all good.
Here you go, girl.
Why is our threshold of pain or tolerance different in the bedroom versus everywhere else? Now, when I say this,
I know what you mean.
you
when
know what
say
you
that.
know damn well what I
I
mean.
know what you mean when you say that.
Okay, so reality is
I like this question.
I like this question.
Get all
So,
busted.
so here's the thing. In the bedroom, listen, you're like, pull my hair, spank me, do all these things, right?
Yes.
But then when you're in the kitchen cooking dinner and the kids are screaming in the other room and your man comes up behind you and pulls your hair, you're like, why the fuck are you pulling my hair?
Yeah, that shit ain't cute.
But yet it was okay last night. Why
Because
is
your
that?
adrenaline is running, and that's just a different type of intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I expect you to pull my hair at some point.
Oh, yes. Listen, and if you don't, I'm going to be kind of disappointed.
Right. I'm going to be
True
a little
story.
sad.
I'm going to be a little sad. Listen, wait. I've been in a position, right, where, like, he's behind me, and I'm like,
Just casually, like,
I whip my hair back and forth. Like,
hold on, let me just make that a little easier for you. You know, sometimes, guys, you have to hold the hair back. If our hair is not already in a ponytail, you just kind of grab
take
it.
a fucking handful.
Hold on to it.
No, okay, so I'm going to show you guys. Ready? You go up the back, you start at the back of the neck, and you just go up the scalp, and then you just grab.
It's not that hard.
No, it's not. And she's
It's
going to
not
go,
at all.
ah! More so, but you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it somewhat PG. You know.
Oh, shit. All right, Jen, you said can't feel it, can't see it, just dump it
Oh,
in
she
the
was
shower.
talking about the cup.
You're
That's something, that was something else. That was
Wrong
something else.
comment. Sorry. I'm like, what?
Robert says, interesting topics. Jen says,
Of course.
I was enjoying this, and now I have a screaming fucking child. Honey, go take care of your baby. You can always come back and watch.
Replay.
And there is yet again the reason why I have no desire to start over.
Right.
But good on you.
Yes.
Love
Love you.
So now we've talked about pain though in the bedroom, right? So you're talking about pain like spanking and hair pulling and all this
Yes.
other stuff, and it's a turn on your adrenaline. But I think there's another threshold too. It's not a pain threshold. It's our tolerance for things. So here's the deal.
Yeah. I can see the
Outside-
wheels already spinning, so go ahead.
Outside the bedroom,
Yes.
would you ever in any way, shape, or form let a man spit on you?
I'm going to tell you something right now. If we are not naked
and you are not
fucking-
spitting there.
and you fucking spit on me, boy, you better fucking
You
throw
about
your
to
hands up.
see an early grave.
I'm telling you right now because I'm fucking punching you right in the fucking face or in the throat.
But reality is though, when
That
you're
is
in the
the
bedroom,
most disrespectful thing
It
that you
is.
can do. But yet, when you're in the bedroom,
baby, spit on it. Just spit on it.
or do you want me to spit on you? Where is
Think
it
about
going?
it. So our tolerance of what we'll accept is
different.
so different.
It's so different.
So different.
I will allow things to be done to me in the bedroom that I would never be
Thank
allowed
you.
done outside
Thank you.
in the backyard.
Listen, it's like, oh honey, no.
No.
We're in the kitchen now.
It's not time for that.
It's not that time.
Right.
No.
No.
Back up.
Unless you're trying to.
Right, no, but if you're just being like, oh, well, you liked it last night. Yes, in that context.
Right.
Not now.
If you're not trying to start and rev the engines up again.
Right, but
then
there's
that
also
is not
there's a
okay.
progression to these things.
Facts.
You don't start revving the engine by,
Well-
doing certain things.
Well,
Pulling the hair, maybe.
a little tug.
A little smack on the ass, maybe.
But let me ask you something.
Okay.
If you're in the kitchen washing dishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your man comes up behind you,
Mm-hmm.
presses himself up against
Mm-hmm.
you,
I'm liking where this is going.
pulls your hair, turns you around,
Oh, yes.
starts kissing you,
Yes.
and then grabs your throat a little bit.
Oh! You done had me. Them dishes can wait. Fuck it, we're gonna fuck in the sink. It's
That
fine.
is okay,
Yes.
because it's
Progressing
leading and
towards
progressing
something.
something.
Yes.
But if you just try to come up towards someone and try to snatch me up by my throat,
Oh, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that'll be your last day.
Yes.
Because you're not gonna see another one.
You ain't gonna see another Christmas.
Facts. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Aggression in the bedroom is fine.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Let's not go too crazy.
Right. I need to breathe.
And everybody's got their thing. Everybody has their kink of what they like and how extreme they like it. And that's where, again, communication comes in.
Facts.
Let me know. I'm going to tell you, squeeze a little harder. Or I'm going to go, I can't breathe.
Wait, you need to tap out if you can't breathe.
Pineapples!
You need.
Pineapples!
You might not be able to say pineapple, so you need to have a conversation about this beforehand. If
Come
I
on.
stop vigorously tapping you, that means I can't breathe. Stop.
Yes. Agreed.
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 This fucking thing jingling every time I move around is like really like killing me.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. All right.
I feel like it's Christmas over here.
So it's after 10, but we're gonna do.
It is?
What?
Oh my god!
It is. It went so fast.
Oh, guys, I'm sad.
I know.
One more topic.
One more topic.
One more. One more again. One more again.
One more game. We only got. We went through most of them.
We
We
did
got
a
5
lot.
left.
We're gonna do one more.
What is it?
It better be a good one. Which is more important to you? Money or experiences?
Experiences.
Experiences.
100%.
Because they make memories, and money's memories
Memories.
are going to be with you forever.
Memories. Yeah, no, 100%.
Although you can make memories with money, but, you know.
You can, but you can make memories without it too.
Facts.
I mean, money's great. Don't get me wrong. I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able
Right.
to take care of my family. But at the same time, money's not everything. Listen,
Right.
now, the people always say money can't buy happiness. I'm going to say, you ain't never seen nobody sad on a wave runner. But I would rather have an
She
experience.
said you ain't never seen nobody sad on a wave runner.
No. They ain't going, no. They're excited and happy.
They're happy at the moment until they get off the wave runner.
And they have to pay the gas.
Right.
Or
Or they have to return it.
Yeah. I'd rather, as long as I have what I need financially, I would rather have experiences. I'm that person that, like, I don't need tens of thousands of dollars in the bank. I would rather know that my bills are paid and be able to use that money to go do things and have experiences with my friends and my family and people I love. 100%. I say experiences all the way.
Okay. Me too.
Yes.
Love it.
Love it.
Well,
It's been real.
it's been fun.
It's been real fucking fun. Thank you guys so much for joining
We had
us.
so much fun tonight.
Woo.
Make sure you end up showing us what your costumes are.
I know,
for
we wanna see
Halloween. We want to see
everybody's
all of them.
costumes.
Make sure you like tag us in them or something.
Hell, so yes.
Yes.
We hope that you
So-
and we hope our costumes did not disappoint
I hope we made
because
your
we
night.
loved them.
We loved them.
We worked long and hard on them.
We did.
This was a process,
It
but
totally was a process.
now I have a lot of glitter to take off my eyes. That's okay.
So make sure you guys have a fun and safe holiday weekend.
Yes.
Yes. And we will see you here next weekend with Miss Lindsay talking about sex toys and sex
Woo.
myths and
Yes.
all that fun stuff.
All that fun, happy
Yes.
stuff. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.